To improve English language, whatever steps I had followed during that period when I was improving this language, I have told all of them. But majority of English learners want to get to know that what should be our next step after learning grammar, and they want to get to know that now we are ready to practice our English. So in today's video I am going to tell you that what should you do next after learning grammar. So without making delay, let's get into the video. Actually, to improve English language, first thing which I have told you to do, that is improve vocabulary. Without vocabulary it is not possible to improve any language. And to practice even, we know that what does it need? It needs words. Without words it's not possible. If you say that we have learned grammar, now we can practice, then it is not possible. See, after learning grammar you would be able to understand that where to use which helping verbs. But we know that to practice to construct sentences, we just do not need only helping verbs, but that we have to learn words even. So first thing which you have to do, that is just improve your vocabulary. You just need to concentrate on enriching your vocabulary. Give at least few minutes to improve your vocabulary. See, within half an hour you can learn more than 5 words. But to improve this language you just need to learn only 5 words, 4 or 5. Because with this word you just do not need to learn its meaning in your mother tongue, but also its meaning in English language, and with that some example as well. So these all things you have to do at a time. So that's the main reason why I always say that you should only learn 4 or 5 words every day to improve this language. So this is the first thing which you have to do. And after that, if you say that we are improving vocabulary and with this we have learned grammar even, so now we can practice. So first thing which I want to clear here, that is actually when I was recalling my past memories, when I was improving this language, what were those initial steps which I had taken. So I remembered one thing, that is after learning grammar, to practice I didn't only need words and helping verbs, but I had to learn verbs and their forms. See, we do know that to construct sentences we need verbs, and as you have learned grammar, so now you have got an idea that verbs are so important, verbs and their forms. But because at that time when I was improving this language, I didn't take notice of verbs and their forms. But yes, I was quite aware of these verbs, because when I was in my ninth standard, our teacher, one of our teachers, English teachers, had taught us verbs and their forms more than 400 as far as I remember. But because we didn't take notice of all those things, because whatever we were learning, whatever we learned only for an examination. So we forgot everything, and it happened to me even. I forgot all those verbs and their forms. But yes, I had an idea that how they were. So as we know that how verbs and their forms are. Suppose there is a verb read, and we know its second and third form, like read and read. You know? So to understand its pronunciation even, we need to learn verbs and their forms separately. Actually, we have to learn. To construct sentences, we must learn verbs and their forms. So, what did I do that when I was improving my vocabulary? As I had started improving my vocabulary, first thing which I did, I improved my vocabulary, and after that, I learned grammar. But after grammar, I started learning verbs and their forms. So, what did I do that? While learning words, with that words, I also learned their forms. And how did I learn that? Before that, verbs and their forms, I also learned their pronunciation, how to pronounce each and every verb. So here you have to do one more thing. See, to improve this language we just do not need few things. If you want to speak this language confidently and without hesitation, and if you do not feel like to get insulted before anyone just because of this language, then you have to learn all these things. So make sure that while learning verbs and their forms, you are also learning their pronunciation, how to pronounce each and every word. So this is also one thing which I did. And yes, I have to say that you have to learn this thing even separately. So if you have this question that after learning grammar can we practice, then I have to say that if you do know that verbs and their forms, then you do not need to learn it again. But yes, I feel to improve this language, verbs play vital role. And if you are aware of all these things, then you do not need to learn verbs and their forms. You can now practice because you have got an idea that how to construct sentences. And to construct sentences, we do know that using helping verbs, and some words, we can easily construct sentences. So, and while improving your vocabulary, even and after learning grammar, you can practice. But make sure that while improving your vocabulary, you are also learning their forms, second and third form. Because to construct sentences, we do know that it is very important to know verbs first, second, third, and ing form. So, this is the third thing which we have to do to improve this language. First, improve your vocabulary, then learn grammar, and then learn verbs and their forms. And with that verbs, make sure that you are learning their pronunciation even. So, I have learned each and everything because I had to do nothing. So that's why I gave my all time to this language. And just because of my efforts, today I'm able to speak this language like this. If you if you also want to speak this language like me or others speak, then you have to take efforts. If you say that after learning some words and learning grammar you would be able to speak this language, then I have to say that it's your misconception about this language, because each thing takes time, and for all those things which you want to achieve in your life, you have to give enough time. So to this language you just need to give only 2 hours every day. Just get up early in the morning at 4 and give your 2 hours. You can easily improve this language within a year. Yes, now it seems long time. A year, it's a long time, but believe me, time flies so fast. I didn't even realize how did pass that time. Because it's been more than 2 years. I'm improving this language because I'm a learner. I can't even say that I'm perfect at this language. I'm still learning. I'm still improving this language. Every day I do learn something new. It needs dedication. And if you are determined, then nothing can stop you from becoming fluent in English language. So just give your best all the time. Ask yourself, what did you learn today before going to bed? And that can make you think of this language. So just do not worry about all these things, because as I have learned, you have that power to learn even, but you just need to take it seriously as I had taken. And believe me, yes, at that time when I was improving this language, it was a bit hard for me to speak in English language. But as I always say that you must make mistakes while speaking in English language. I have made so many mistakes till today. So if you are eager to improve this language, then you have to take efforts. Learn whatever you are told to learn. So to improve this language, you can't say that after learning this or that thing, I would be able to speak this language. Because every time you come across new thing, like how it could be, as it happened to me even when I came across phrasal verbs and conditional sentences. So because I had no one with whom I could practice. That's why I learned all these things, grammar and all. But if you have someone, then I feel you do not need to learn all these things. But make sure that that person with whom you are practicing is already good at this language. But if you both are practicing your English, at that time even you have to learn grammar and all. So just do not think that it's too hard to improve this language. As I can improve, then you can also improve. So just give your best all the time and keep on improving your language. If you like my video, do not forget to subscribe my channel, and thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you so much.